1-2. right. Let's get this stream underway. Gonna auto skip it to week number 3. Improvement. All right. All the games. All right, let's see who we want to keep and who we want to trade. Wow, Washington trades Adrian Peterson for Gurley. That's a weird one. Did not get my trade that I wanted. Which Kelly is this, though? Chad Kelly. Mercedes Ludus, Dave Casper, let's see. Can't believe Darius Slayton's still down there low, man. Carter's so low. Mark Gastineau's on there. Jesus. Don't really have anybody I want to get rid of. Griffin. Definitely the speed and rushing power. It's okay. Brett. Curtis Riley, Darius Moore, Ken Houston, way out of my ballpark. Josh Lambo got cut from the Jags. Wow. Where's my kicker? Punter. And my punter's fine. Lorenzo Carter, though, he's one of my favorite players. I want to get rid of him. Maurice Hurst. Zom Chicken, thank you for the host. Making some preseason trades here prior to week 9, or season 9, should I say. Too good to get rid of. I'd really have to get rid of one of my high price guys to bring somebody else in. It's the only guy I can really afford there. Any of my skill set players. Running back. Which Davis? That Terrell Davis? Yeah. Go ahead and kick it off. Did not get the trades I wanted. I had a custom offensive lineman I've been training up on the Jacksonville roster, and I kept trying to make a trade for him in the 3-week trading period they give you here, and it did not go. Did not get my man back. right, let's go set everything up for the season. Peppers. Hearts. Playbook might need to change. Yeah, I want to trade that play out. Flare, yeah, it's the same one over there. Get that out. Put in a motion play. Get a guy out of the backfield in there. And that should do it. Schedule this year: Dallas, Philadelphia, New England, Carolina, Chicago, Miami, Arizona, bye week, Dallas, Minnesota, Green Bay, Indy, Buffalo, Tampa, Atlanta, Arizona, and finishing with Philly. Do not play Washington this year. Last year I did not play Dallas, which was weird. Usually you do play all of your divisional foes. But the last 2 seasons, they've been skipping out on me on a few of them, so we just go with it. And everybody should be set. And away we go. Cowboys have won the toss and have elected to receive. Season 9 is underway. Darius Slayton back to receive the kickoff. Brought down after a 10-yard return. Giants pretty fucking salty after last Tuesday's playoff loss to San Francisco. Not gonna lie, that still burns me up, man. Right there, wide open in the end zone. Evan Ingram, who just caught that ball for about 20 yards. Wide open in the end zone. Dropped it. Dropped it. On what would have been the game-winning touchdown as time ran out. Saquon Barkley tackled for a 1-yard loss, and we've got an injured Cowboy on the field. Jordan Lewis. And since Zom Chicken hosted me, I need to take care of some business, give them a shout out. Great variety streamer that I discovered last week. Thank you again for the host, Zom Chicken. Now there's your 15 minutes of fame. I played your Twitch clip and said your name. A little bit of damn Yankees for you. I got to get used to using that. That little gimmick, picked it up from something that my buddy Frasley posted on her stream a couple of weeks ago. And I like it. I like it. I like actually being able to highlight other streamers and show a little bit of what they do instead of just talking about it. It's definitely worth putting the controller down and giving people their due. Giants here off to a bad start on offense. 10-yard gain. 3rd down and 2 for New York. Barkley stopped short of the 1st down. 4th down and 1. We need to check some statuses here real quick. Well, at least he didn't start out in bad condition like my game the other night. Bundy picks up the 1st down, and the Giants move the chain. 2-yard gain on the play. Cowboys defense adjusting. Defense coming in hot. DJ Chark, DJ Chark, DJ Chark, DJ Chark. DJ Chark, 23-yard touchdown from Capone to score the 1st points of the season for New York. Extra point is good. Giants lead here in the 1st quarter, 7-0 over the Dallas Cowboys. Rojas to kick, Gallup back to receive in the end zone, takes at the knee, and the Cowboys will be starting at their own 20-yard line. Ezekiel Elliott back with the team this year. Last time I played Dallas in Season 7, he was playing for Pittsburgh, I think. So apparently they traded back for him. Incomplete pass. Intended for Cooper. Pass incomplete once again, intended for Cooper, just over his head. The Giants, of course, Week 17, victorious over the Cowboys in the real NFL. Hoped that Philadelphia would have beaten Washington, which would have given the Giants an NFC East title this year, because the Giants did sweep Washington this season. But Philadelphia, a lot of controversy as to whether or not they laid down in that game so they could position themselves a little bit better in the draft. All 4 teams in the NFC East this year were utterly disgraceful. And Washington, by virtue of their win, goes down to Tampa Bay this weekend with, I think, a 7-9 record. Sub 500 record, winning the division, getting into the playoffs. I think Carolina did that back in 2015. Barkley with a pass out of the backfield takes it 24 yards. And the Giants on the Dallas 11-yard line. Under a minute to play here in the first quarter. How are you doing tonight, Zom? Touchdown, Giants. Barkley with an 11-yard run. And the Giants extend their lead. 14 here with the extra point. Cowboys defense rushing in. It's a good thing that was not blocked. Ross to kickoff again. Got some wrestling going on tonight, some sim. Might have to head over there after I'm done here to check that out. I know you had your snow brawl matches last week. What's tonight's event going to be called? Or do you do it like weekly segments and then build up to one big event every month like the pay-per-views do? Elliott with the handoff. Elliott just not being taken down. Come on, guys. Tackle the motherfucker already. Nice. Keeping it with the tradition. What do you usually call your Tuesday night show? Yeah, the graphics here were, even for 16-bit, looking back at them, I mean, they're not the worst, but I think they could have done a little bit better with the sprites. The sprites are a little too hunched over. The legs, the bottom of their legs compared to their upper bodies just looks ridiculous when you look at them, but I prefer this, excuse me, got a case of the hiccups tonight. I prefer this version of Tecmo Super Bowl because, obviously got custom players in here. You can see my fullback, Al Bundy, named after the Al Bundy from Married with Children. He wears number 33. Handoff to Bundy. Picks up the first down by a nose. He does wear number 33 just like at Polk High. And I think it was either season 5 or season 6. Excuse me. Al Bundy scored 5 touchdowns in a football game, so he broke his old high school record. Get some ginger ale going here. And then, of course, other custom characters I made myself. Quarterback was league MVP and offensive MVP last year. And for my tight ends, I made a Mark Bavaro tight end, made a Lawrence Taylor linebacker, some of my former favorite Giants. One of my safeties is named Bret Hart, after obviously the Hitman. Barkley tackled for a 2-yard loss. Capone rolls out, fires down the field to Chark. Chark gets it out at about the 26, 27-yard line. 28-yard gain on the pass. And I forgot to reset my damn stats from Season 8. Obviously, those stats that are over on the right side of the screen from last season that ended unceremoniously last Tuesday night with a 35-30 loss to San Francisco in the divisional round of the playoffs. My 8 seasons of my playthrough, Capone barely getting that pass off. Intercepted. Steven Parker picks it off in the end zone. And Dallas taking over here with 3:14 left in the first half. They are on the 20-yard line. Elliott finds a big hole there. Picks up 15 yards on the play. Tuesday's show is called Contagion. Decided to keep with the zombie outbreak virus theme for the whole Fed since it's realistic and also outlandish characters. I dig it. I enjoyed watching the part of the show that I caught last week. Got quite a few other people that I follow that do the E-Fed stuff as well. Cooper with a first down on a 17-yard catch. 2:35 left here in the first half. Giants still lead 14-0. Cowboys are in Giants territory now. Ezekiel Elliott with the handoff. Picks up maybe 2. We got an injury. I think it's going to be Mayo. Nope. Antoine Bethea going out injured. So we've had an injury on Dallas's defensive side, and now New York here in the first half of football. David Mayo, who I thought was the injured player, comes up with a sack on Dak. Third down and 18 for the Cowboys. Trailing by 14 points. And Dak sacked again, baby. David Mayo with his third sack of the ball game. Giants defense just taking over here to make up for that interception thrown by myself on the Giants' last drive. Peppers back to receive. Peppers breaks some tackles, fumbles. Looks like the Cowboys recovered. They did. The Giants. Ugh. Fumbleitis, we're gonna continue in Season 9. I can already tell. Defense coming in. Another sack. David Mayo with his 4th sack of the ball game. We're gonna turn it over, but we're gonna make you pay, Dak Prescott. Giants stuffing the line of scrimmage. No gain for Elliott. Minute 49 left to play here in the first half. Third down and 17. Prescott gonna run it. Nope. He pitches it off. Gallup gets out ahead of the defense. Picks up 27 yards on the play. And here we go. Dallas in the New York red zone here. They're going to be able to score. Elliott in the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. "12 yards for Elliott on the ground. Extra point will be good. Dallas pulls within a touchdown. Now trailing 14-7 here in the final moments of the first quarter. "12-yard return for Slayton. Minute 7 left on the clock. Capone had nobody open, taking the sack. Dorian Thomas. Capone to Chark. Picks up 7. Still in a hole. 3rd and 11 for the Giants. They're at their own 23-yard line. 34 seconds left in the first half. Capone to Ingram. Ingram shuffles. Picks up a few extra yards. 44-yard gain. And we're going into the half with the Giants leading 14-7. Pretty even stats on the ground. Giants with a big advantage. Time of possession and through the air. Obviously, the biggest plays coming on defense for both teams. We've got a fumble recovery for the Cowboys. And an interception from the Cowboys. And Rojas to kick off here to begin the third quarter. Michael Gallup to receive. Nine-yard return on the kickoff. See if some of that momentum Dallas had on their last offensive play carries in here to the second half of this ball game. Prescott with a fake handoff. Incomplete pass. Elliott stopped for a 2-yard loss. 3rd down and 11 for Dallas. Prescott. Cooper tied up with the defense. Come on, tackle. The one thing I don't like about this version of Tecmo Bowl is the goddamn AI on these drones is just bad. Peppers coughed up his last punt return, able to hold on to it this time. The Giants take over on offense with a 14-7 lead. Barkley going nowhere. Maybe 1-yard pickup on that play. Saquon up the middle. Saquon got a lot of room to run here. And Saquon Barkley with a huge run, 53 yards. Bundy gonna get stuffed on this one for a 4-yard loss. 2nd down and 13 for New York. Capone chased down, tackled for a 7-yard loss. New term, sackled. 3rd down and 19. Dallas gonna blitz. Up top to Ingram. Peanut butter play. And the Giants extend their lead to 2 scores once again. 30-yard touchdown, Capone to Ingram. Peanut butter play works again, baby. High percentage success rate on that play. I use it early and I use it often. It's kind of like my get out of fucking shit show free card. There was one game where I literally could not do anything on offense but that one play to my tight end. The entire second half of the ball game, my tight end wound up with like 300 and had to be close to 380 yards receiving. It was just some gaudy, insane number that nobody would actually get in the real world. But everything else just would not work. Prescott almost sacked again. Hits Cobb deep. Cobb gets across the Giants' 30-yard line. 38-yard gain on that pass. Elliott with the handoff. Dropped behind the line of scrimmage for a 4-yard loss. Second down and 13 for Dallas. Giants creeping up on the line of scrimmage. Lawrence Taylor with the sack. Taylor's first sack of the season, hopefully one of many. 3rd down and 22 for Dallas. Prescott back to pass again, gets it off. Cobb could not come down with it. Stretched, went just out of reach. Dallas gonna punt, gonna watch for a fake here. I also like the fact in this version of Tecmo, this came out in 1995. So they had just reinstated the 2-point conversions. Whoa! Very close to being tackled in the end zone for safety. They added 2-point conversions back to the game, and we have, shit. Why did I run it? Very dumb play, Capone. Malik Collins. Credit for that safety. Dumb, dumb, dumb. They've been stuffing my fucking run game all day, and I call a run play in the goddamn end zone. Great play calling there. 37 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Giants leading 21-9. Prescott, a lot of time over the middle. Intended for Elliott out of the backfield. Incomplete pass. Elliott with the handoff. Elliott stopped after a 1-yard gain. 3rd down and 8 for the Cowboys. Dallas's offensive line's doing good after a first half where they allowed at least 4 or 5 different sacks. Fourth down and 8. Dallas going to go for it here at the beginning of the 4th quarter. Ezekiel Elliott rushes right through the defense. 3 guys right there with him. None of them could have grabbed him and thrown him down. Great drone defense. Prescott back to pass. He's got Gallup open. And Gallups right into the end zone. And pulls Dallas within a score. They're going to go for 2. Prescott going down, no good on the 2-point conversion. So we essentially just got our safety back. Onside kick, Giants. Zeitler, offensive lineman, on the recovery there. Giants lead 21-15 here in the 4th. Capone brought down again. Jalen Smith not finding anybody open downfield. Ingram open over the middle. Will he have the first down? Yes. Dump pass to Barkley. Barkley has a first down. A little bit more, maybe 16 yards, 17 yards on the gain on that play. And the Giants on the Dallas 25-yard line. Barkley with a handoff. He broke a big 53-yarder earlier. But overall, the Giants' running game having issues today against Dallas. Bundy with the handoff. Bundy up top. Bundy in the end zone. Al Bundy with a 6-yard touchdown run. Extra point is good. Giants now lead 28-15 here in the 4th quarter. We got about 2:54 to play. Still a lot of time for Dallas to come back. Got to keep Elliott in check. Got to keep Prescott in check. Elliott with the handoff. I took a chance rushing my defensive lineman in there trying to hit the sack, and Elliott just ran right by me. Dallas going to call timeout. Try to keep as much time on the clock as they can. Prescott hits Witten. Drags a couple guys downfield with him for a 12-yard gain and a first down for the Cowboys. Using another timeout. They got 1 left. Go ahead and burn it, buddy. Elliott stopped for a 2-yard loss. And that'll be their last time out with just over 2 minutes left. 2:07 on the clock. Dallas still trailing 28-15. Prescott to Elliott. Elliott does have a first down. No, short. 3rd down and 1. I thought for sure he had that. Elliott, he's got to have it this time. No! Stopped again at the line of scrimmage. Okay, there's no way he's not making this first down. Come on. 4th down and 1 for Dallas. Elliott, that time he got it. A lot of time running off the clock, though, and they can't stop it unless they throw it out of bounds. Ooh, Prescott hits Witten. Defensive back went for a tackle and just let Witten slide by him. Lawrence Taylor almost got to Prescott. Ugh. Dallas with just enough time. They're not going to go for 2 this time. Pretty sure they're definitely going to try an onside kick. 28-22. New York still leads here. In the 4th quarter, 39 seconds on the clock. Giants with the recovery. Just got to run the clock down. Hold on to the football, Saquon. Barkley. Nice little icing on the top of that cupcake, baby. Hits 100 yards with a 24-yard run. And the Giants open season 9 with a win over the Cowboys. Let's get these stats updated. Season 9, week 2 is what we're going into. Starting out 1-0. 22 points against us. And 28 points for us. We got another divisional game coming up here against the Philadelphia Eagles. Will the Giants have the same outcome? Pretty modest stats for the running game. Finally got another 100-yard running game. It'd been a while for me. Mayo with 4 sacks. Taylor with 1. Dallas picked up 3. Let the simulation games play till we hit our game in week number 2 against the Eagles. Die, Eagles, die. For throwing your victory. And of course Stonewall gets improvement. Because he They wouldn't take my trade for him. Giants beat the Cowboys in the opening game. How are you doing tonight, Zide? Let's see. Nice. What did you have? Antoine Bethea back from the injury in the first game. It's really annoying how they don't keep my lineup that I set. Nice. Chicken sounds good. I have not eaten yet tonight. Eagles win the coin toss. They're going to kick it off. Darius Slayton back to receive for the Giants. Fumbles the ball. Thankfully, it went out of bounds. Darius Slayton. Is he in bad condition already? Yes, he is. I'm not going to trust him to be running no balls. We'll put Peppers on kickoff for the next, until Slayton gets in a better condition. Capone rolls out, met by the Philadelphia defense, looking downfield. I was looking at Golden Tate. Giants offense starting in a deficit here. Little pitch to Bundy. Bundy out of bounds after picking up a first down. Get you a jar or a like a Coke bottle and put some apple cider vinegar in it, and the fruit flies will fly into the bottle and they won't come out. Put just a drop of vegetable oil in the vinegar. I'll get them bad here in the summer sometimes. That's what I have to do. Of course, Florida's bug capital, USA. Barkley with a handoff. Barkley picks up 6 yards on the run. 2nd down and 3 for the Giants. Capone back to pass. Chark wide open downfield. Chark extends. Big play. 26-yard gain. Put some saran wrap over your nose, you won't have the problem. Bundy picks up a 3-yard gain before scampering out of bounds. 2nd and 6 for the Giants. Capone again with a little dump pass, this time to Barkley. Barkley picks up 21 yards. 1st down and 3. Philadelphia's got their goal line defense in play. Bundy up the middle. Bundy in the end zone. The Giants score first. Nice little 3-yard run. It was always free. As long as you have an active subscription, you can download it and play it for free. Rojas to kick off. Jenkins back to receive for Philadelphia. Janoris Jenkins with a 12-yard return. Carson Wentz hoofing it. 15 yards, moving very slowly though. Carson Wentz might not be in the best condition himself. Wentz sacked. Dexter Lawrence coming up, putting Wentz on his ass. You should just buy Shadowlands. Miles Sanders picking up a huge run. 45 yards. Philadelphia into New York territory. Wentz going down again. Still not able to find any, or the ones that are listed too expensive. Giants defense, Sanders. Lucky he turned that potential loss into a gain because the Giants had that run sniffed out. Wentz back to pass. A lot of time. Jordan Howard wide open there in the flat. Could not come down with the ball. Thomas with a 10-yard punt return. Giants once again starting on around their 5-yard line. Capone to Chark. Chark picking up the first down and a little bit more. DJ Chark broke a tackle. Picked up probably another 20 yards for a 30-yard gain on that play. Time is running out here in the first quarter. Giants lead 7-0. Barkley with the handoff. Barkley got a good block there to pick up 20. 26-yard total for number 26 on the night so far. What, the DJ Chark song? You're only supposed to sing that when he scores, man. 3 yards for Bundy. 2nd down and 6. Capone to Chark. DJ snagging it in traffic. 24 yards for DJ Chark. Doot, 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 doot. Ingram, touchdown. Evan Ingram. Evan Ingram. When I sing Gram for Evan Ingram, it just don't have the same flair as it does with DJ Chark, so I'm not going to do that to the audience. Giants beat the Cowboys in the first game. We won against Dallas 28-22. It was kind of iffy there for a little while. Dallas started gaining some momentum right after the third quarter started, and I was getting kind of worried there, but we did come out victorious. Philadelphia fumbled the ball, bounces out of bounds. I'm only going to get half upset about that. Second down and 12 for the Eagles. How are you doing tonight, Columbo? By the way, if you guys want to be fully entertained, you're sitting around the house in the afternoon, around about 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, East Coast time, you need to chew yourself a favor and check out Columbo.
And not only that, when I was looking it up a couple of months ago, I actually found a guy who lives out here, and it's his entire stream. It's all he does is sit on a couch and get high with different devices on Twitch. It's his whole...
And of course, it gives you the marijuana talk. Now there's your 15 minutes of fame. I played your Twitch clip and said your name. Anyways, you definitely want to give Columbo a follow. He's been streaming here for a few months now. What'd you say, that you started around the end of October? I know you'd been watching Jerry for a little while before I noticed that you were actually streaming yourself. I kind of happened across it one day. Last Tuesday, I think, was one of the first ones I caught. I was going on to my Twitch account to capture a few highlight plays for my video that I pimp out before each stream. Miles Sanders getting out in front of the defense. And I saw you were streaming, so I stopped in for a few minutes but didn't say nothing, because when I get wrapped up in a conversation with a streamer, before I know it, an hour and a half has gone by. So that's why the first few times I didn't say nothing. I just kind of lurked. 2 months. Giants stopping Philadelphia on that play. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver, pass incomplete in the end zone. Third down and 10 for the Birds. I think you should, Zide. What would you stream? WoW or... I mean, honestly, you could do anything. You could do your online movie review shit again here. Do stuff and funnel people over to your YouTube page. Yeah. You could be a MIDI streamer. Nine-yard gain on the return. Before I get that rolling, I want to make sure that Slayton... Okay, he's back to good condition, so... Put Slayton back in at kickoff return. As Peppers has a propensity to fumble the ball. Barkley out of the backfield. Barkley picking up about 19, 20 yards on the play. Bundy with the handoff. Picks up 6. Minute 45 left to play here in the first half. Giants lead 14. 2-3. Chark has another first down. New York moving the chains. 7-yard gain on the play. Bundy picking up ahead of steam. Al Bundy with a receiving touchdown. And the Giants' lead now extended. Hey, you can have a segment this week in whatever that guy's name is that your YouTube channel is all about. You can show highlight clips of him being a fuckwad. Bring some of your audience from YouTube to Twitch. Jenkins. Hell of a return. 34 yards on that kickoff return for Janoris Jenkins. Man in motion. Wentz back to pass. Incomplete. Throws it into traffic. Lucky that was not intercepted. Giants with a sack. Dalvin Tomlinson breaking through that offensive line to put Wentz on his ass. 34 seconds left here in the second quarter. Sanders extends, cannot come down with the pass. Eagles gonna punt. Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear that you got back to it. Blocked punt. Giants taking over with good field position here with 16 seconds left on the clock. It's going to run it up for a little bit. And just try to tack on another 3 to my lead right now. Kick is up. And good. Kind of worried there. Wasn't right down the middle like I usually like to get it, but Giants now lead 24-3. 3 seconds left to play in the first half. Jenkins back to receive. Had a 34-yard kickoff on the last one. Not going anywhere this time. Halftime stats, Giants under 50 yards running. Pretty even in the time of possession. Giants really controlling everything through the air. Each team has a fumble recovery. Giants got a kick off here, though. Unintentional onside kick. I got too excited, jacking my goddamn mouth. And I hit the button. Luckily, I recovered. Barkley hit for a 3-yard loss to start out the second quarter. Capone floating that one down the field. DJ Chark with an amazing catch. 44-yard gain. And he had 2 defenders sitting right there on him.
Ready, set,
2-yard gain. Barkley tackled on the goal line. unable to break the plane. And Barkley over the middle into the end zone. And the Giants building on that lead again. That wasn't a pretty touchdown, but I will take every point I can get. Oh, nice. Gonna be a regular documentarian here before you know it. Making sure I don't tap that button early again. I don't need no premature tapulation going on here. Jenkins trying to score on me here today. 51-yard on that return. I'm sitting there doing pirouettes with my kicker, who was in control there, instead of trying to hawk the ball. That's the one thing I always liked about iMovie, was I guess Ken Burns licensed the effect to them. Or at least they called it the Ken Burns effect, but I'm sure they had to pay him for use of the name. I mean, it's just a simple pan and scan. Come on, tackle the motherfucker already. Drone defense has been pissing me off all day. 5, 6 guys, got a guy wrapped up, can't take him down. And unlike in Madden, where you can switch players once the ball is snapped, that's not the case here in Tecmo Bowl. Sanders busting through, putting Philadelphia in the end zone for 6. 18 yards on the ground for Sanders. Philly gonna go for 1. Extra point is good. Giants lead 31-10 here in the third. Are you keeping the videos at around the same length that you were keeping them at before? At 20-minute mark? One of the biggest problems I had with your videos, it was just they were too long and they tend to get too repetitive there after a little while with, you know, the way you were critiquing the things he was doing. And I honestly think if you just tighten them up just a little bit, you're still getting a lot of views on them, so apparently people are at least watching them for a few minutes. I don't know what the overall breakdown of your engagement is over the course of a video, but I know when we were doing, before COVID and everything, I would always go back with the USWA YouTube videos, and back when I was doing the Pro Wrestling Extra stuff on that channel, I didn't care what the view count was. I would go in and look to see, you know, like a 12-minute interview thing that we would do, the Pro Wrestling Extra Outside the Ropes. Touchdown, Giants. I don't even know who caught that ball. Was that DJ Chark? Yeah, but a little nitpicking goes a long way. I mean, there was one video where you, like, stopped every single time he said something and then proceeded to talk for, like, 2 minutes about it. but you were stumbling over what you were trying to get across with him. I just think that was just a little too excessive. Get those things under 10 minutes, I think you'd be perfect. Giants defense coming in hot. Unable to get to Wentz, though. 22-yard gain from Zach Ertz. There's nothing wrong with doing that. Bullet points. Yeah, I'll have to go back and watch them. I saw the notifications pop up. I don't know. I hadn't been spending too much time on YouTube lately. Usually the only stuff I watch on YouTube is Jerry's stuff. Sanders with another touchdown. The fuck? Defense, you're failing me. You were the #1 defense in Tecmo Bowl last season. Did not have over 1,000 yards rushing until like week 16, week 17 last year against you. And now you're just letting Elliott and Sanders run it right up your ass. 2-point conversion failed. Philadelphia, no doubt, going to go for an onside kick. Nope. They're going to let it rock. We're still in the third quarter. I guess they decided they got enough time. Slayton with an 11-yard return. Yeah, I mean, dude, you're doing something right, obviously. You got over 700 follows on that channel, so... What the fuck do I know about criticizing a food critic? Capone going down to the side. I got something for you here, Dozide. Hold on. Take a sip of this delicious Canada Dry ginger ale. That's for you, Zide. God bless you, Kindomic. For those of you that have no idea why I just attempted some ASM, Al Bundy going down with an injury. Bundy was out last season for about 4 or 5 weeks. Let's see, Marlon Mack or Joe Mixon. How's Bundy looking? Or not Bundy, but put Marlon Mack in for now. Barkley also in bad condition. Capone in bad condition. Keeping myself in the game. Ball on the 20-yard line. 4th down and 13. I'm going to punt this one away. It's a little too close for comfort. With a shallow punt. Janoris Jenkins taking it to the house. God damn it! And the Eagles run one up my ass again. Having a meltdown here, special teams and defense. Hello, Jackie Jr. I'm not going to delete your comments. Just don't put your phone number in my chat or else I'll have to. That is actually against Twitch terms of service. go on the extra point for Philly. I think the Eagles, nope, the Giants did recover. Joe Mixon giving Saquon Barkley a rest. Barkley was in bad condition after Al Bundy went out injured, so I'm not taking any chances that another one of my star backs goes out this early in the season. Mixon picks up the first down. Eagles defense coming in hot. 8-yard loss on the play. I should probably pull myself out of the game, but incomplete pass intended for DJ Chark. 3rd down and 17 for the Giants. And as I was saying, for those of you that don't know why I attempted that ASMR with the ginger ale a few minutes ago. Oh! Motherfucker! Nathan Gary picking it off in the end zone. Ball flew right over Evan Ingram's head. The fucking peanut butter play of all plays stabs me in the heart. Did not work that time. Miles Sanders with the handoff. But the little attempt at ASMR earlier, the little dig I made at Zeidman, he does this critique show on a Canadian film or food critic. Feel free to post a link to your YouTube channel, Zide. You should be able to. And one of my biggest sticking points with him is he's criticizing the guy for going, after he takes a sip of a drink, he's like, who does that? I says, I do, motherfucker. If I'm parched and I get something nice, ice cold drink, especially like a Coke from McDonald's or something, I'm going after the first sip. I might even do it after the second and third sip. Philadelphia calling timeout here. 2:45 left to play. You don't have a custom URL yet with over 700 subscribers? Bro, get on that shit. Nelson Aguilar. I'll hit him again when he's down. 43-yard gain on the play. Philadelphia on the 2-yard line. You should get a custom URL at 100 follows, dude, or subscribers, whatever the hell it is on YouTube these days. Oh, did they change it? Because, like, the 4 or 5 YouTube channels that I've put up over the years, it was like at 100 subs, you get a custom URL. Like Pro Wrestling Extra, USWA Jax, both of my own personal channels. Philadelphia. 3 touchdowns here in the last 6 minutes. My remote's getting a good workout tonight, Aguilar. I can understand why they kind of want to hold that carrot on a stick out in front of you. They want you to actually build to something. Onside kick from the Eagles. I think they recovered. Nope, Giants did recover once again. Eagles unable to get any of these onside kicks back. Giants still leading by about 9 points. Eagles defense hits Marlon Mack for a 5-yard loss. Joe Mixon picks up the first down. And we've got an injured Eagle on the field. Drew Tranquil. Joe Mixon with the handoff. Picks up another first down. Giants moving the chains. 19 yards on the run. About a minute left to play in the ball game. You shouldn't even need a banner image. They've changed so much since I set up all the channels for the stuff that I used to do, though. I mean, it's just... So I have no idea what their protocol is now. 3rd down and 12 for the Giants. Here in the 4th quarter. Okay. See, it used to be just 100 subs. Mixon picking up a 14-yard gain. Capone 300 yards passing on the day. Nice little buzz from the computer there. Mixon with the handoff, stopped for a 2-yard loss. I could just let the time run out. But damn it. I want to score again. Marlon Mack. Puts another one on the board. And Philadelphia falls to the mighty, mighty New York Giants. This makes me feel a little bit better about Philly tanking it the other night in the real game. And the Giants pick up big victory to open Season 9 of Tecmo Bowl up 45-29 over the Eagles. Nice advantage on the time of possession thanks to a couple of lucky onside kick recoveries. Big, big game through the air. Ground game, about even. Hopefully Al Bundy will not be out too much longer for me, because kind of like having him in the ball game. People come in the stream and say, "You got a running back named Al Bundy?" I said, "Yeah." Got the opportunity to make custom players. Of course you're going to name them after pop culture heroes. Let these simulation games play, and I'm going to update the stats. See if I got any points to add to my custom players. Alright. 2-0. Washington also 2-0. Not playing Washington this season. And we are going to be moving into week 3 with a 2-0 record. $73 points for. And 51 against. I don't know the way that the game has been scheduling it the last few seasons. Like in season 8, I didn't play Dallas. Uh, I didn't play Dallas. Washington didn't play Dallas, and Philadelphia didn't play Dallas for some reason. I have no idea why they did that. That's not the way that it works, obviously, but for the team rankings, let's see where I'm at. Probably down, number 23 overall offensively. Number 1 defense. Number 2 pass. Number 1 rushing defense so far this season after 2 weeks. And let's see if we got any more edits, custom players. Another Stonewall gets an improvement. And Sir Catch-A-Lot. Right. Let's see what's going on here. Tell you what, I'm going to show some love to one of my newer follows tonight. Let's see. Let's send a raid over to a guy named Big Nasty B, who I met through Columbo's stream. Once again, if you aren't following Columbo, please go do so. They gotta pick better clips for you. Totally random as to what clips show. I can't control them. Anyways, Big Nasty B playing something right now. I couldn't see what he was playing. Gonna send some love over to him. He is a member of the Columbo community that's building here on Twitch in the afternoons. Follow Columbo, and when I send you to Big Nasty B, say hello. I'll be back. I might stream some stuff tomorrow night around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Might do some Hollow Knight. Might do some Jay and Silent Bob Mall Brawl. Pick both of those games up this weekend. Or I might just do some WoW. But I'll be back Thursday for sure around 7:30 for more Tecmo Bowl. See you then. Thanks for hanging out, guys.
I'm excited for medium. Oh, great! Oh, my Raven! Oh my goodness!